When is the best time to sell? Now to the more difficult question of knowing when it is the best time to sell. While taking into consideration previous advice that you should be in stock investment for the medium to long term, which is exactly what all of these videos are teaching you to do, sometimes there are some good and justifiable reasons for selling. Reason number one, the overall market is starting to look toppy, which simply means it's reached or is reaching its top. Are you really able or willing to test the market? To do this properly, you'll need to analyze market indicators to make a reasonable prediction about the future performance of the market. When in doubt, speak with your full-service stockbroker. Reason number two, particular stocks within your portfolio are doing poorly and have been doing so for quite a while. That last part is key. Balance is required here. When you consider the need for patience, it's not easy, but think of it this way. While at the same time that you allow a flower time to grow, you wouldn't continue to let weeds thrive and take over your whole garden. And you would not pull out that flower as a seedling because it hasn't grown quite quickly enough for you. You will see seedlings in your stock portfolio. Some are flowers, some are weeds. You have to let them grow, develop, and see what is what. You don't want to yank things out too quickly. And yes, there is the risk of having weeds to lower the overall value of your stock investing portfolio. But if you do it with guidance, skill, and do it slowly, then your risk is extremely low. Reason number three, you have started finding it a problem to sleep at night. You've reached your maximum comfort zone limit. This is different than in personal development, where you should and need to push yourself through and past your comfort zone. With investing, you are not in it to become more daring, and nor should you be. If you're tossing and turning, get out of the market as soon as you can, and don't look upon it as a failure on your part, because it isn't. But do learn a lesson from the experience and use that knowledge when you are buying stocks again. Reason number four, you need the cash desperately. This may mean that you simply didn't plan carefully enough. Perhaps you didn't allow sufficient money for bills and expenses, and you have no emergency funds. Possibly you got carried away and committed too high of a sum of your money to the investment strategy. Whatever the reason, if your stocks are good, promising ones, try to get by selling only part of the holdings. But if you can't see your way clear to doing that, don't delay, just bail out. Come back to the market when things are under control and the time is right. Remember, getting out doesn't necessarily mean that you have failed at all. It just means that you need to find a better way of going about it. Reason number five, your values and beliefs are no longer in line with your holdings. This may either be a philosophical or legal issue. Whichever it is, carefully consider your options. Most people's views will differ in this regard, so you'll probably have to decide this one on your own. There's absolutely no shame in selling stock, even if it's a good stock, because it goes against your beliefs. This could even lead to having a problem sleeping at night. Investing is a personal journey, and it does help the world develop in whichever way you are funding it to do so. Reason number six, your goal has arrived and the time has come to enjoy it. This is by far the best reason to sell, because the reason you invested in the first place has presented itself, and now in order to really fulfill that goal and enjoy it, you need the money. It could be a world tour, a wedding, a house, getting out of debt, college funds, etc., whatever the goal is. If you still desire that goal, go ahead and sell it. Enjoy. But, if you get to that point in time and you really don't care anymore about that goal and it's good stock, just leave it. Let it sit there, let it grow, and reconsider your goals. Go to www.stockinvestingprofits.com to get a free 7-part stock investing kit for beginners, a physical kit shipped right out to you.